All right. Well, today our goal is to send a scheduled message that has a group and a predefined message as its message. So we're sending to a specific group that we have to create, and a predefined message that, again, we have to create. So first, let's take a look real quick at what a scheduled message is. And you can see that here. There are none. Remember this. We typically use a blank account for these tutorials, so that you can see it coming completely from scratch. So let's click into add scheduled text, add scheduled message, and then you'll see that we need to have some kind of a to and some kind of a from, and then we're going to need to pick a time and date. We're going to be refreshing, so we're not going to do any of that right now. You can see we don't have a group and we don't have a predefined message yet. We are going to create those. So first things first, we are going to hold Control and click SMS Groups. That will give you two tabs. Now our SMS group, we don't have any, as shown before, so we're going to add one. First field is name a group. This is just for you to keep track of it. It is not ever going to be shown to the user, so unless you choose to send that, but we'll go over that another time. So we're going to say tutorial test. As you can see, it creates a keyword that's just without spaces and special characters, but you can change it to whatever you want. Please sign up. Okay, so you can change it to whatever, and if you noticed, over on the right here, the QR code is refreshing the entire time. So the download button is available till after you save it, but there will be a download button for the QR code after you save it. Okay, drip campaigns, we don't have any, and we're not going over drip campaigns on this video. There will be another one with that. And then this is the ability to send a text message when the user signs up requesting more data, and you create that through your contacts. And again, that will be gone over in a different video. In this case, we are just going to go over this. So we're going to add this group at this time. Okay, now that we've added the group, we can go back in and take a look at it just to confirm a few things. First of all, here's your QR code, and you can download it. Next is that we lock the phone number and the sign up. Sorry, not the sign up, the keyword. Sign up keyword. The reason we do that is because this QR code, once it's printed, you can't change your printing. I mean, you can change it on the next print, but you can't change whatever you have printed. So we keep the QR code stable by locking these two pieces of information, which are the two pieces of information that go into the QR code. And so that is available for change. This QR code is our recommended way of getting people into your group, right? Whether that's of a poster on your or some kind of printout on your countertop, just saying, hey, join us and you'll get promotional codes. Join our group and you get promotional codes, or whether that's on a trifold brochure that you hand out, or business cards that you hand out, or if you're a real estate agent, you might put it on the sign that's out front on the lawn of the house you're trying to sell. Whatever it is and however it is you plan on getting people into the group, this is our recommended way to do so, because they just need to scan it with their phone and hit send. You also need to tell them on that piece of print material what it is they're signing up for, so you need to let them know that they are going to get text messages somehow, whether that's saying, hey, sign up to get, text materials, or whether that's, like real estate, go back to real estate agent and say, sign up to get text updates about this property, or whatever it is, however it is you plan on using it, you just need to let them know. That is a legal requirement. Okay, so we have groups done. And if we come here and, this is, they're both the group. Sorry, let's go back to our scheduled message. Go to add scheduled message, and you'll find that tutorial is here. All right. Now that we have that, we still need to do our predefined message. Our predefined message, again, we'll hold Control, we'll click predefined messages. Select that tab, and then you'll notice we don't have any, which is exactly as expected. It's a fresh account. Okay, so we come in here. Predefined message is a name. That's you just naming it something so that you can remember what it is that you are sending. And then your message. and then you have the ability to upload an image. Now, over on this side, we have our contact variables. This is contact variables that are available. That is all of them. If you add more contact fields, and then we'll go over that in a different video, they would also be available to you. All contact fields are available to you to use in your text messages. So whatever it is that you collect, it's available. And then if you're using this with our appointment, you're using this predefined message with our appointment system, which again we'll go over. All of these variables about the appointment will be available to you. And so you get access to like the appointment start time, start date, first name, last name of who you're doing the appointment with, so on and so forth. In this case, we're not going to have those, so we're just going to close that back up. We're just going to look at the contact variables. We're going to name this tutorial message, and then in our message, we're going to say, hello, name, comma, thank you for registering. Okay, so something to keep in mind when you're doing this is that name is a variable in your contacts, and in our standard system, it is not required. So it is possible that it's blank. For instance, if somebody texts into the system, they get registered in your contacts list, but their name is blank. All we have is their phone number. So keep in mind that any blank variable will just be blank if it's not filled out. So if for some reason you're texting somebody that you don't know their name, it would just say hello, comma, thank you for registering. So again, keep that in mind, and when you're making your message, and that will help. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to add an image to our predefined message. And the reason we're going to do that is because it's going to give them a 15% off discount just for signing up. Now, do you have to do that? No. But this is an example, and I'm trying to show all the pieces of the predefined message. So we come in here, we add our predefined message. You can see that it's in here. And if we come back to our scheduled message and we refresh, not only do we have our group, but we have our predefined message. Now we just need to select a time. Let's say, I don't know, the 15th at 5 p.m. We'll select that. We now have all of the pieces required to schedule a message. And now, as you can see, we have our scheduled message scheduled for 5 p.m. We have the message we put in. It is going to the group tutorial test, and it's coming from that number. At this point, guys, congratulations. You've scheduled a message that will go out at that time to everybody in the group. Now, please remember that you do need to fill that group. We did not fill the group, so this specific scheduled message would currently go out to no one. So make sure you get your group filled before you try sending out any messages. All right. See you guys next time.